Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and today I am introducing you to Proverbs 17:6 Fathers. This is our kind of vintage gentleman series here, and this kit includes a Bible journaling element and about, let's say, probably 4 different male characters, and then we have a lot of different elements of the guys' faces and circles, and then little hexagons and tabs and all that like we normally have. You also have some wordfetti that has the verse in there, as well as a lot of other great things that you can use when you're Bible journaling, so that's included as well. And then lastly, you get these margin elements, which are backgrounds to the page. So let's say you're a little nervous or you just like these, you can put them in your Bible margin on the side as well, so you can do that. So I hope that you like this kit, and I thought we would have some fun just journaling together. And I like this kit so much that I printed it out obviously on copy paper, but I also printed it out on cardstock because I'm thinking that I'm going to use them in a traveler's notebook, and I just want something a little heavier to put in the traveler's notebook. So if I end up doing that, I'll go ahead and post a video and show you how I make a little kind of traveler's notebook or something with these elements. So maybe that will be something fun to do, but I did like it so much I printed it on cardstock just so I could have it. And then I also printed out the stickers of the guys as well on sticker paper. This is just a sheet, basically a 8.5 by 11 piece of sticker paper or shipping label. So that's what I'm going to be using for our journaling time today. So let's go ahead and get started. I am in Proverbs chapter 17 verse 6, and this version that I have is an NLT Bible, and it reads, "Grandchildren are the crowning glory of the aged. Parents are the pride of their children." And there's a little note here that says Hebrew fathers. So really that means fathers are the pride of their children. And I thought it would be great to spend some time in Proverbs 17 for Father's Day, because I just thought it would go really nicely next to my page about best friends, which actually used the Mom's Day kit. So I thought that was kind of funny, and maybe it was meant to be. So this will be a really simple Bible journaling entry. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to prep my page. I normally don't prep my page, but I will cover my surface. So I'm just going to use a generic craft mat here just to protect the surface, because I am going to use paints. And I'm just going to use one color of paint today. I'm just going to go ahead and use, this is just another craft mat as well. So just put that behind there just to protect that. I'm using this distress paint and the antique bronze. And the reason why I selected this color was because on the kit itself, you have, what I always do is I try to make the kits color coordinated, and then what I do is when I'm trying to figure out what my background layer should be, I just used one of the colors in the kit that isn't prominent in the rest of the elements. So you can see that I have a lot of grays and little almost greens, blue greens here. So what I'll do is for a background color use like a third color that is also displayed here, and so I chose bronze because it matched the dog. So that's why I chose it. There's not a lot of science behind that, but it's just different, and I want it to be different so that the elements will pop out. So I didn't prep this page. I don't plan to do it because this is a distress paint and it doesn't really go through. So only thing I'm going to do is I want to just lay down some color. So I'm just going to put it down with the dauber here, and then I'll take this little scraper here and just smooth it out a little bit. And that's just going to create some color for the background. You don't have to do this. I just like to have a little bit of color in the background, and I just kind of make it a little bit messy. But I thought this antique bronze was really cute. Was not cute, but pretty. And I just wanted to have a little bit of that color in there. So that's just the base of the background. And let me go ahead and dry that real quick before we get far into this activity. Alright. It's pretty close to being dry. So I just love this section here about it being about fathers, and so I wanted to go ahead and use one of these guys, and I just love this one. This one is like the happiest guy. But before I use him, I better mark the sides. Sometimes I forget to put the elements on the side, and then I end up with a margin element that sometimes will rip the page. So I always like to put the washi tape on the side and then follow it up with the tab element. And I do love to use the tab elements because it reminds me of which verse I came here to use. So you'll see in a lot of my journaling I'll have the verse, especially if I'm using one of our kits. I do like this as well, so I'll go ahead and use this. And this almost kind of frames up with the washi here. It's got a little bit of gray washi behind it, which is kind of like a frame, which is cool. Alright, so I'm thinking this is my main guy. And I want to put it close to here so we can see that that is what I'm talking about. And then I'll come in and grab some of this word fetting. And I think I'll just grab the verse for this Bible journaling entry because I just want to make it super easy. And this is taken out of King James Version, the word fetty, and it says, "Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of children are their fathers." I just think that is so cool. Children's children, so grandchildren, are the crown of old men. I don't have grandchildren, which is great because my kids are super young, but I can imagine about how awesome it would be to hang out with grandchildren, and I just love them. I just love children, and I bet that I will make one day a great grandma. We'll see. Children's. So what I'm going to do now is just place these stickers randomly. And you don't have to use these stickers if you don't want to. You can use any stickers that you want. You do not have to use these at all. But I do prefer to use them. When I design the kit, I really think about having these words here along the side. I kind of envision, and I like this for being crowned right by his head. I kind of think about whenever I'm designing the kit, what kind of layouts I would want to use, and then I just make the kit that way. I don't know if I should put old man here. He doesn't really look old. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. And that's what's great about, you know, I was using the bronze background, and it's good that I used the bronze background because it's not so overbearing. And I can lay the black stickers on top and not worry about having too much black or too much other colors. I think it looks great. Proverbs has so much wisdom in it, and I really do enjoy reading it. I read as best as I can with my one-year study program. Proverbs every day. Proverbs have so much wisdom. And then you can, if you want to, use the washi tape below here if you want to, but I'm just going to go ahead and use that verse right there. See how simple Bible journaling can be, and you're getting in the Word and really thinking about, literally thinking about grandchildren right now, but I'm actually thinking about how awesome our Father is, and the glory of children are their fathers. Parents are the pride of their children. Well, I can tell you for sure that I think my parents are pretty awesome, and I am very proud of them, and they are of me as well. I'm going to go ahead and put a little pointer here. And then, let's see, I think what I'll do is I'll use the word glory. If I can find it, here we go. I know I definitely used glory. When I designed it, because that was about the verse. So Bible journaling doesn't have to take a lot of time. It doesn't have to be expensive. You can literally print it out. If you don't have to go to the store, buy things, you just need a printer and ink and you're good to go with our kits, at least. I mean, obviously I used a little bit of paint, but you get my point. You don't have to have a ton of things. You just get in the Word. And, you know, here's what's great about it. The more you get in the Word, the more you want to be in the Word. The more and more you want to, you know, take some time to hang out with this verse and meditate on it and think about it. And you can think about, okay, well, I'm still having a lot of fun, so I think that I'll go do another page, right? And I'll go learn another verse, and I'll go spend some time in the Word in another place. So you can literally do a ton of Bible journaling in not a lot of time and read the Bible. Get into the Bible. There are some people that sometimes get a little upset about how much time we as Bible journalers don't spend in the Word, but I promise you that if we're doing it right, we're spending, number one, we're spending time in the Word, which I think is amazing, and not a lot of people do that. And just having fun and glorifying God in this worship time. But not a lot of people spend the time to do that, and I think it just spurs on additional time in the Word and additional time glorifying God and worshiping Him and reading His Word, and just, you know, it just continues to go on and on. It's just, that's why I love Bible journaling. I used to read my book, my Bible, and I would do it. It was almost like I felt like I needed to do it because it was like the Christian thing to do. It wasn't something that I really enjoyed. It was something that I did. It was a very studious practice. But when I was done, it was like a relief. But now, it's joy. And if you are wondering about Bible journaling and haven't gotten into it yet, I would encourage you to visit us online at BibleJournalingMinistries.com and check out our free beginners course, because I think that once you start Bible journaling, you're going to absolutely love it. I hope that you enjoyed our Bible journaling time together. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. I hope that you have a wonderful day now, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye!